everybody. Welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is loneliness is really a state of mind. That's all it is. Just a state of your mind. Before we get started, I would like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. All right, now to get us started, I did pull a short video. Let's look at this video, and we have a letter. Then we're going to read the letter and talk about this issue. Loneliness is really just a state of mind. Here we go.
Loneliness is a state of mind, not a state of being. What do I mean by this? Okay, let's get into it. Well, we are never truly lonely, okay? That is a state of mind. When we start to go down our spiritual path, on our spiritual journey, yes, we might lose a lot of friends because they will not resonate. They will not be at the same frequency, so those friendships will start to fall apart. Even family members might not support you on the process, and things like that can fall apart. So yes, you will have people come out of your life, but when we do this deep inner work, and what I mean by that deep inner work is you work on your shadow aspects, you work on your limiting beliefs, you work on your traumas, your inner child healing, okay? This is all aspects that we need to work on, and then we feel connected to Source, God, the universe, whatever fits into your spiritual paradigms. Because we're truly not alone. When we do this deep inner work, we will feel so connected to our higher self, to everything else around us. And it is a powerful, powerful way to be. It's a sense of being, okay? We get out of that mind, we get out of that victim consciousness, whereas nobody understands me, nobody gets me, nobody's at my level, my frequency. All this stuff that we have to go through on our spiritual journey.
Okay, now you see what he said in the video, and he was pretty thorough about loneliness. If you get on your spiritual path, you will not be lonely because you will feel the divine presence with you all the time. There's no reason for you to feel lonely. You see? All right, let's dive into this letter and see what she says. I am a 30-year-old woman, and I feel like I should be happy, or at least somewhat satisfied with life. I have a good job, house, car, everything I'm supposed to have. I have a family who loves me, but I still feel lonely. I have no friends, and it seems I can't connect with anyone anymore. I had to cut them off because it seemed that I was always there for them, but they were never there for me when I needed them. And that became a cycle, so I parted ways with them a few years ago. People that I've met since then, I wouldn't call them friends, just people I would hang out with from time to time. But I got tired of the conversations lacking substance. Well, I know it can be a little difficult, to find people who speak your language. It can be extremely difficult sometimes, you see. So to call a person a friend involves a lot. Okay? So you can have acquaintances, people that you know, like you do, people that you hang out with and that sort of thing. But you say that these people don't hold your interest. Whatever they're talking about or whatever doesn't hold any value to you. So it's no use hanging out with them. You're wasting your time hanging out with people like that. They didn't really know me or really care to. They didn't really know me. All right, these people that you hang out with, they didn't really know me or really care to. So those relationships faded away. And also, didn't really have anything in common. And relationship-wise, after my last failed relationship, I decided to take a break from the dating and people in general for almost a year. I want to try giving dating and relationships a try again. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Let's not jump from one thing to the other thing. Right now you're feeling lonely. And that's the only reason that you're thinking, of dating. You think that's going to bring you some kind of companionship. And actually, with you giving out that vibe and what you feel inside, you can't help but give it out. You understand? You giving out that lonely vibe. When you start dating, you're going to present yourself like a victim. Men are going to take advantage of that because they feel that energy that you are lonely. You see? And they use that energy against you. Now, if you meet somebody that you really care for, now you're going to have a fear of abandonment. Now you're going to be triply attached to the person because you don't want them to ever leave you. You see, you have these wounds that you need to heal. You got to be full of yourself before you go into a relationship, or you're going to bring all of those problems into your relationship. You're never going to find happiness that way. You're never going to get happiness that way. Never. Okay, let's go on with your letter. I feel like I can't connect with anyone. I feel like when I do communicate with someone, after the initial hi, the conversation feels forced on my end, and it doesn't feel natural, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know it, because you're the one who are making the advances. It's not the other person, because if the other person made the advance to you in any kind of way, any kind of conversation, then they would have conversation for you. But you, because you are lonely now, you're putting out that vibe, all right? When you have the occasion, to speak to others and try to, make some connection with another human being, they can feel your energy. They can feel it. Even before you open your mouth, they can feel that loneliness energy coming out of you. All right. Now you're trying to make conversation. And if they're not really interested in you, that's why they just answer your questions and that's it. They don't try to keep up the conversation because they're not that interested. You see, but you are the one trying your best to make connections with other people. Now, you're going about it the wrong way. That's the point. You have to go back and heal yourself spiritually. Clear out all of those wounds, because you have wounds, or you wouldn't feel lonely. You would never feel lonely unless you had wounds that need to be healed. It could be from your childhood. It could be something that's happening in your adulthood or whatever. But you need to clear that out. And you get on your spiritual path. And it will heal all of that. Clear out all of your negative energies. Because feeling lonely is negative. It's a negative energy. You want to clear that out. You see? And be positive. And you won't feel lonely at all. And so then when you meet people, because you're not putting out that lonely vibe, they'll be more receptive to you. They'll be more receptive. You see? When, think about it. If somebody approached you and you got the vibe that they were needy, They're gonna need something from you. They're needy people. You're gonna draw back. I mean, you may have conversation with them, but you're not trying to get that close to them. Well, it's the same thing with the lonely vibe. When you meet people, they can feel that you lonely. They can feel it. You see? Now, for you, on your spiritual path, you're going to change your language. Not going to say you're lonely anymore. Not going to use that language. Because your word is your magic wand in life. People don't understand that. Your word is your magic wand. And it can be for the good or it can be for the bad, because you could actually cast spells on people with your word. Okay? People don't understand how powerful they are. Now, you keep telling the universe, I'm lonely. What's going to change for you as long as you keep doing that? That's negative. The universe is going to keep you lonely because apparently you're happy being lonely. That's what you're saying. You see? You must change your language to something more positive. I'm happy with my life. You see, you need to say your affirmations every day. And I know, on this channel, I do leave a link at the bottom where people can click over and listen to the affirmations. And I realize that a lot of times we don't think that that's important. But, we can do without that. But you don't realize how important it is to keep telling your subconscious that you are worthy, you are good, you are whatever you want to be, and it will be so. See, that's the magic that you have. That's the power that you have that you don't realize that you have. Once you change your belief about yourself, which is deep in your subconscious, it's got to be changed for you to change. You see? So the repetition of positive language can help to change that. Now, if you don't know how to start your spiritual journey, at the bottom of this video, all the way down to the bottom, there is a link that says how to start your spiritual journey. And in that video, I tell you how I started my spiritual journey. Because, I'm no different from anybody else. I've had the same experiences and all of that. But once I got on my spiritual path, that's when my life totally changed for the better. Totally and it keeps changing. It keeps getting better and better and better. And yours can too. And guess what? I don't have a companion right now, but it's by choice. It's not because I can't get one. It's by choice. And I don't feel lonely. Not at all. In fact, I feel elated. Elated that I don't have somebody around here trying to put me down all the time. Or trying to take advantage of me. Or trying to hurt me physically or my feelings. You see? I feel free. Free. Ladies, you want to get to this point in your life. Because I've been where you are. Where, I feel desperate and lonely. Nobody loved me and all that kind of stuff. I've been there. Done that. On your spiritual path, you will find freedom. Okay? I hope that you understand that. And I think really that covers your letter. No matter what else you said, the answer is you need to get on your spiritual path to change your life. Because people, if you want to change your reality, and we talk about this a lot. I don't even know if people understand it. Your reality is your life. It's what you see in front of you every day. It's what's happening to you every day. when you look around, if it is not what you desire, well then you get on your spiritual path and it will start being what you desire, because you will start changing your beliefs on your spiritual path. This is the key. You start changing the way you feel about yourself. You see, all of that will help you. And I have been promoting this book. Any of you who want to know more about yourself, and this is not for everybody, because everybody isn't ready for this information, and I understand that. Okay? But there are people out here who want to know the truth. You understand? They are seeking the real truth, not you understand, the real truth about everything. So anyway, this is the book. I just wanted to promote it again because I believe that this is a book that you would want in your family. This is a book that you want to keep in your family for generations, because in my opinion, this is the truth and nothing but the truth. All right. This is the Book of Wisdom. It's through the Revival of Wisdom. And you've probably, those of you who are on Facebook, TikTok, or whatever, you have probably seen little excerpts where the guy tells you what's in his book. He goes through it, you know, about what this book is all about. And this book is really about you, and how you and the universe are connected. So check it out. It's a great book, and it is a book of spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening. And those of you who are on your spiritual journey, and you have been on your spiritual journey for a while, you see, and you want to increase your wisdom about life, what it really is, check this book out. All right. And I will leave a link in the description where you can order this book, and you will be happy you did. And I always promote it because I love this book. And the thing about this book, look, he's put everything where you can understand it. And plus, in this book, he shows the scriptures and how it relates to you and the universe. The scriptures in your Bible, he talks about it in this book and how it all relates. Okay, so check this out. And I know that you would be happy you did. Okay. Now, those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And those of you who are looking for your affirmations, also the link is in the description. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for your comments and your letters. I really appreciate them. Keep them coming. You know, your letters are really important, because you may have an issue and you think it's just your issue. Listen, there are women all over the world having issues, and I know some of them are having your issue. And then I'll read your letter online, and maybe I'll say something that can help somebody else. That's the point. Okay? I wish you all the very best and happiness, and I really hope to see you next time.